Tonight, the Target 12 investigators are digging deeper into a federal fraud case right here in Rhode Island. Estate planner Joseph Caramadre is accused of using the identities of terminally ill patients to obtain millions of dollars. We've learned that Virginia gubernatorial candidate and former Democratic Party chairman Terry McAuliffe is one of the many people who invested with Caramadre. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau joins us now with details on what McAuliffe and a high-profile Rhode Islander knew about Caramadre's investments.
Court documents indicate Caramadre sold hundreds of annuities to investors who made money when people died. Virginia Democrat Terry McAuliffe would not answer questions directly about his investment with now imprisoned estate planner Joseph Caramadre. Documents obtained by Target 12 indicate McAuliffe invested in an annuity through Caramadre in 2006. The gubernatorial candidate's spokesman tells us, quote, Terry was one of hundreds of passive investors several years ago and had no idea about the allegations against the defendant, who at the time was widely respected by business leaders and elected officials. 2 weeks into his trial last November, Caramadre pleaded guilty to identity theft and wire fraud. Prosecutors alleged he stole identities to buy annuities in the names of terminally ill patients, who Caramadre claimed would receive money up front. Investors would pocket returns when the patients died. Also on the list of about 200 investors is former Rhode Island Supreme Court Justice Robert Flanders, who represented Caramadre at one point during this case. Documents indicate Flanders' law firm invested with Caramadre in 1995, and Flanders tells us he knew about the death benefit.
It's a perfectly appropriate investment vehicle.
He tells us the types of annuities Caramadre was selling were legal, as long as the people who were terminally ill signed the documents and knew about the arrangements. Did your former client steal identities?
Well, I have no knowledge of whether he did or he didn't. He's entered a guilty plea that he's trying to vacate because he claims that he, in fact, did not do that.
Caramadre is due back in federal court next week. His sentencing is scheduled for November. With the Target 12 investigators, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.